I was 8 years old when I first started playing. And I grew up in Port Arthur, a little section of Port Arthur called Port Acres, which is literally across the tracks from Port Arthur. But everybody in our town played music. And I always joke around it that if you didn't play music and you were from Port Arthur, they made you move. No, but everybody played music back there, and I started at 8, but I started playing clubs around 15 and just haven't stopped. I played my way through college, playing solo acoustic gigs, moved to Houston for a job in television, and I still wanted to keep playing. So I started playing just open mics and stuff, and then I wrote some songs and recorded them, and we got picked to do a talent show.
Dreamer.
We were dreamers.
Yeah.
You know? But we had a lot of fun. And in fact, the guy that plays drums with me now and played today was Jimmy Gaspard. Used to play with me back then. And his dad was one of the people that was a musician. So his dad and my other bass player, David Ultramary's dad, were both musicians. So we always had gear. And so we would go as kids to their shows or their club gigs or their dance halls that they were playing. And then they would call us up as little kids, you know, to get up and play with them and stuff. So we started, and for a while there, we'd play with them, and then they started letting us play a song on our own, and we started getting these nice responses. We thought, I could do this more often, you know. So we formed a band at around 15, Dreamer, and started playing clubs and started making some money with it.
How long have you guys been playing together?
I'm gonna give my age away. 35 years.
Wow.
Mike Monroe. I played a private party in Beaumont, an acoustic private party. And this lady called me, she says, hey, can I have a friend of mine play with you? I said, great, you know, sure. Usually that's, you know, you're pulling a trailer for 3 or 4 hours, you know. As soon as he started playing, I was like, ooh, hey, we're gonna exchange numbers. You're gonna start playing. And then the guy that played bass today was Rankin Peters, who is an ultimate professional in this area, probably the best player in this entire area. Records every day, plays every day. He's just a lifelong, real musician that plays every day. Mike Rosenbaum on the keyboards, another guy that when we moved to Houston, I started getting things rolling with the music again. Met him, we played together one time and thought, that's it.
Just synced.
Just clicked, yeah. And I can do anything during the night or during the show, and they're right in sync with me.
To be 3 years in your career, Songwriter of the Year for the great state of Texas, the giant state of Texas, the musical state of Texas, I mean, that's something.
It's uncomfortable in a way too. I was Susan Lucci for a long time on those awards. I was nominated for a bunch of different ones, and I had to do the, oh, he's great, she's great, every time, you know. And when I won, I was like, oh. And then I felt weird about it because everybody else, I'm such a big fan of, you know, and I admire so much. And it's apples and oranges. I don't know how they decide or who, you know, thinks one is better or more deserving than another, because I really do admire a lot of the people that was, you know, nominated with me. But as far as where's it come from, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I've been driving home from work and I heard an entire song and wrote it down. That's happened a few times. Or I've worked at it, where I've had meetings with other songwriters, like I write with Don Rollins in Nashville every now and then, who's a good friend of mine. And it's a planned meeting. We go and we sit there and we work on ideas. Or we come with melodies and we talk about what ideas match the melody. Okay. So it's really it's a craft that they work on, you know, daily.
Forever Now, the first song that everybody's going to hear. Where did that come from, and what lyric sticks out to you the most?
I like the line in it because our lives are so short. Please turn gray with me.
So please turn gray with me.
I realized that I borrowed from that song for my wife's anniversary card this year. I wrote at the bottom, I said, I loved you then, I love you now, and I love you forever.
Times at peace, times at hand, times at ease, times at rand. Most times, who's to say what may be? Around the corner of our life, so please pray for me. Live for now, live for them. Live for you, live for them. do what it takes to make the breaks, start living for me. Because our lives are so short, so please turn gray with me. Together forever, forever then forever now. Together forever, forever then forever now. Stay a moment or stay a day. Stay a lifetime, baby, or just go away. 'Cause if you stay, you're afraid it's for eternity. But you know the night is so short, so please lay with me. Time is here, time is now. Don't forget it, don't regret it. Be at peace somehow at once. Soon as one, together we will be. Found the corner of our life, so please pray for me. All right, big finish. Together forever.